Ooh, man, we're out here slaughtering the bears, guys. BTC just broke back above 95, you know? Feeling bullish. I'm feeling giga bullish right now. You know, Bitcoin just, it's broke above key resistance, and, if we keep going, it's just gonna keep melting faces off and keep slaughtering the fucking bears. Off with their fucking heads. Alright, so let me get right on into what I want to talk about today. Let's just pull up the Bitcoin chart on CoinMarketCap real quick. Let's just pull it up real quick, yeah. Looks like we're getting a little tiny pullback, a little baby pullback. Right now, Asian markets they're trading. Let's see here. Nothing. I mean, we all know what people are saying about Bitcoin. We're bullish, all right? So we have a big week ahead this week, all right? Mondays, they had nothing scheduled for today. Tuesday, we have consumer confidence and job openings. That's really the only thing that's going to matter. Wednesday, ADP employment. We have GDP for Q1. PCE, that's going to be moving markets. And Thursday, initial jobless claims at 8:30, ISM manufacturing. Friday, U.S. non-farm payrolls, that's definitely going to move markets. Okay, so we have a big week ahead of us. There's also a lot of earnings reports and stuff like that. I'm not sure exactly who. I need to look into that a little bit more. But the earnings reports are also something you want to look at if you're a big macro guy, kind of like me. Yeah. All right, so let's look at the CME FedWatch tool. This thing right here is saying 9% chance of ease. The only way that number could change is if we get some good inflation data, get shitty jobs data, and yeah, because the Fed, Jay Powell is just a douchebag. It's hard to call. That's probably why people are saying 9%. But if you look at the June meeting, it's much more probable, 54% chance of ease. Actually, 60% chance now. Okay, now let's look at the June, probably 100%. I mean July. 92.7%. Let's go. I'm really sure they just go ahead and cut rates. Oh, look, it just went up to 10%. What the fuck is going on? Let's go. So, there's a couple things I want to talk about with Bitcoin. All right? Bitcoin. Now, this is the Bitcoin on exchanges right now. All right? Let me scroll on down here. Look at this chart. Get my head out the way. It's not loading. Oh, here we go. Let me get my head out the way. As you can see, this is Bitcoin. The price of Bitcoin, as the big price of Bitcoin was cheap, there was lots of Bitcoin to be on the exchanges, because it was just available. The demand was low, so the supply was high. Now, the demand is high, and the supply is low. That's an ingredient for a supply shock. Look how fucking low this is. This thing is at an all-time low right now. This is at basically an all-time low. Where look at the price and look at the supply. Now, I'll be telling these people, all these people buying Bitcoin, gobbling it up. There's not going to be any Bitcoin left for us, guys. This is going to be a supply shock. All right. And MicroStrategy just bought more. MicroStrategy added 15,355 Bitcoin for 1.42 billion as price surge above $90,000. Let's go, Bitcoin. So yeah, Michael Saylor continuously buys Bitcoin. Now he has 540,000 Bitcoin? This is just getting ridiculous. He has 3% of the supply, all right, which is just getting absurd. And you also have to keep in mind, 3 to 4 million of Bitcoin are lost forever. People that lost their passwords and stuff to their wallets, or they passed away. Things like that, And then you have to keep in mind all the whales buying. It's just getting out of control. There's going to be a huge supply shock. Here we go. Bitcoin reserves on exchanges dropped to lowest level in over 6 years as public companies purchased 425,000 Bitcoin. Yeah, I don't even need to read that. That's all you need to know right there. The supply shock is in order. All right. Here's some more bullish news on Bitcoin. Arizona approves first state Bitcoin reserve bills. Yes, that's right. And there's going to be a slew of states that come in. This is going to be like a domino effect, all right? Arizona clears bills to invest 10% of public funds into Bitcoin and build a digital asset reserve. Arizona approves bills to create Bitcoin reserve and invest up to 10% of public assets. The initiative aims to attract blockchain innovation and aligns with other states' legislative efforts. Arizona lawmakers approved 2 groundbreaking bills today that could establish the state as the first in the nation to create a Bitcoin reserve. House of Representatives passed Senate Bill 1025 and Senate Bill 1373, with both measures now awaiting Governor Katie Hobbs' signature. So all they need is the governor's signature at this point, and the thing is going. So that's just more people buying Bitcoin. Now you have governments buying it. You have Michael Saylor buying it. You have all these fucking companies buying it. They just bought 425,000 Bitcoin. Okay. More bullish stuff. This is a stablecoin MasterCard. Let's see here. What is this? Okay, MasterCard unveils end-to-end capabilities to power stablecoin transactions from wallets to checkout. So they partnered with OKX, MasterCard, and now they're doing this stablecoin bullshit, all right? MasterCard is advancing the future of payments, finance, and technology with new global end-to-end stablecoin acceptance and payment capabilities. With increasing global regulatory clarity, stablecoins are evolving from crypto trading tools to essential solutions that bring efficiency and programmability to payments, disbursements, and remittances. Harnessing this potential, MasterCard is ensuring that people and businesses can make and receive stablecoin payments anytime, anywhere. Oh, things are getting too bullish out here, boys. I don't know what to do. I'm not even sure what to do except print those fucking girls. Print those fucking girls. One more thing I want to talk about real quick. Coinbase. If this thing will load. Okay, here we go. Coinbase launches Bitcoin yield fund targeting 8% with minimal risk. Okay, that's kind of bullish, you know. Coinbase unleashes a game-changing Bitcoin yield fund offering powerful returns with minimized risk, revolutionizing institutional crypto investing and setting a new gold standard for secure yield. Crypto exchange Coinbase announced on April 28th the launch of a Coinbase Bitcoin Yield Fund, a new initiative targeting institutional investors seeking Bitcoin yield with mitigated risk. Developed by Coinbase Asset Management, the CBYF aims to generate steady returns for clients subscribing and redeeming directly in BTC. The company explained, this fund is a conservative strategy that seeks a 4 to 8% net return in Bitcoin per year over a market cycle, with investors subscribing and redeeming in Bitcoin. So that's cool. I guess Coinbase is coming out with a product now where you can, if you hold your Bitcoin with them, they would pay you for it. You know, I would be careful with that though. That's how I lost my money. So, but also they were doing fraudulent activities on Celsius and stuff. They were doing sketchy things. This shit seems a little bit more regulated and less risky. Positioning itself as a gateway for institutions in crypto sector, Coinbase AM seeks to blend traditional finance standards with digital asset expertise. So yeah, apparently they're offering that now. But anyways, guys, things are looking bullish. Let's see what Bitcoin's doing again real quick. Looks like we're getting a little pullback. We hit that resistance at 95.3. We'll see what the night brings, you know. We'll see what some of this data brings. We'll see what it does. Like I said, we have a lot of data coming out this week. What's tomorrow? Tuesday. We won't really have anything coming out until like 10 a.m. That's what you need to be looking for. 10 o'clock job openings. That's going to be moving markets. Okay? For Tuesday. For Wednesday, you need to be looking basically all fucking day. From 8:15 in the morning. Well, all morning there's going to be data dropping. Thursday, initial jobless claims. And Friday at 8:30, U.S. non-farm payrolls. But yeah, if you guys get any value from me, please like and subscribe to the channel. Yeah, we're definitely looks like we're getting a pullback. But, you know, it could hit we could bounce off this, you know. Who knows? I think it's probably gonna hold 94. It's looking like, because it's been doing this for like 20 minutes now. It still hasn't lost 94. So let's see if we can find some support, and we can bounce off of it and continue on our next leg up, gentlemen. Hold down the fort.